Michelle, fellas.
Yeah.
It is
like
lovely to have you back in the building. We first met when I was on SNL, and you guys were writers for the previous iteration of Late Night with Jimmy Fallon.
That's right.
We were here
Good
for
to be
that.
back here.
We were there for like 4 years. We were like, literally, I think like the fourth or fifth people they hired.
That's right.
The building was empty.
The building was empty. And
we all grew up.
You guys met in college.
We met in college. That's right. We were not studying. We decided to just, spend all that time trying to be funny and make everybody in the lunchroom laugh.
Yeah, we actually met in an a cappella group because that's where the cool kids can
Sure, yes. Usually like no nerds allowed.
No, we nerds, please.
And this was
You got to get recruited. It's like
and this was at Harvard, so you have to have a place where no nerds are allowed.
Right, yeah.
Or otherwise they'll just be everywhere.
They'll be everywhere, man.
You were a DJ, graveyard shift.
Yes, I actually, embarrassing story. I fell asleep in the law library one night and lost my term time job, so I actually just started spinning records, and I would charge less than the other DJs.
Yeah. Okay,
so
gotcha.
That was how I.
And is it true that you were 2 to 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on WHRB. Yeah, we had a radio show. And by the way, if you are a radio DJ at that time of night, the only people calling in are usually prisoners. So,
by the way, shout out Billerica Prison.
Yeah, shout out to Billerica Prison. Eric and E Block.
What's up, homie?
See you, man.
Hey, my man, we made it, bro.
Two of us made it. But I would bring him through the studio sometimes. I would be like, "Hey, Bashir, will you pretend to be like a dancehall artist?" And so I'd be like, "Hey, in the studio with me now, I have a Jamaican artist, Blue Nile Crocodile Ranks."
Wagwan, brethren.
Yeah, and of course,
and then of course our Jamaican friends would say we don't sound like that.
That is the fakest patois I've ever heard.
Please don't ever do that again.
You guys, this is very hard to accomplish, and I want to congratulate you. You have 2 shows on the air right now.
Thank you. Yeah.
You have Sherman Showcase on IFC. And you have Southside on Comedy Central.
Southside, yeah.
And in Southside, Bashir, your wife is in the show, and
wife,
your brother is in the show.
My brother, my business/writing partner, 2 of my boys from high school. Literally every child my mother had is on that air.
And
at some point.
Did it sort of, did the idea for the show come from the fact that you had so many people that fit into this story so well?
Well, you know what it was is that we wanted to do a show about one of our hometowns. Originally, we were going to do a show about Diallo's hometown of Atlanta, ATL in the house. Yep. But we ended up doing a show. Hey, the one guy. We ended up doing a show about Chicago. So much about what you hear about the city is it's maligned and it's like tough stuff. And I'm like, that's not what I grew up with. My city is vibrant and fun. So we thought, let's have Chicagoans speak for themselves. So most of the folks you see on our show, not even professional actors, just the funniest people we know.
And I should point out that it is also...
Thank you.
It's also honest and authentic.
Yes.
It doesn't run away from the things that are true about Chicago, but it also shows that it is not this dire situation.
No, we start from the reality, but we say the people who live there, they don't walk around all day with their heads, hanging down, trying to figure out how to make it through another day while blues plays in the background, which, by the way, would be amazing. But no, they find joy and they find spark and they find spirit. And so once the city started showing its true colors to America, the response has been amazing. Season 2 is happening, y'all. It's going to be a great time.